Hello, those of you crazy enough to watch my YouTube videos. I'm in Space Engineers again, showing off what I've been building, and they've done a few updates, so they still haven't added a lot of stuff they've added a few things that I want to see, and they're not quite there with adding what I really want, but I heard there's actually going to be rails added, and the sounds though, the sounds are pretty good. They're going to be adding rails, so I'm not sure how they're going to work, but I'm not going to include them with my trains over there. But anyways, this is, maybe I should show the front of it first. This is a mobile maintenance platformy thing, not platform, like a station, a movable station. That, there's 4 bays, like hangar bays here, that basically I can use this, go around wherever it needs and repair my trains. And I can put the locomotives or the train cars in here, and these things open too. Hence the gap there. I have ways of fixing that, which I'll show later in the video. But, yeah, I can back in the cars or the locomotives and attach them to here, shut them down, and then move this around and go to wherever I need to go. And this is, I put cockpits. I didn't do the one on the end, did I? I put cockpits there just so I could attach them. But anyways, oh, and they took out ladders too since I last uploaded a video. They added this awesome passageway. It's kind of pointless to put it there because that used to be ladders so you could get up there, but I don't know. Anyways, these stairs lead up to the bridge, and then these. What? Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong place. Let's go over here. Underneath the stairs, there's stairs going down to the ground level. Then there's stairs that go even further down to gyroscopes and engines. And this thing is a big, hulking box, to say the least. And that's not even all the gyroscopes and engines, I don't think. That might be all the gyroscopes, I don't know. I wanted to have the engines accessible so when Survival does come out, they're not boxed in so much that I can't get to them to put the fuel in them. If I walk across my engines here, there's one of these on each side. Big, huge engine rooms. Here. Engines and some gyroscopes. And I'm just in the middle of moving stuff around. And I wanted to add a new type of, or at least experiment a little bit with a new type of car that goes along with a couple other things I've been working on. But I haven't flown this very much. And one thing that bothers me a little bit is that the windows and stuff disappear as you get further away. I know that helps with performance, but it makes your ships look really weird sometimes. Anyways, I'm gonna park it over there. I put a lot of engines on the back, so I can go. That actually goes pretty quick, and it's not too bad. Wow, did it just lag because of all those engines? Wow, that's crazy. Anyways, this way, down. And my doors are coming open. Those doors are really heavy. I put the maximum braking power on them and it doesn't work. Although I do have a way of fixing that too, which I'll probably have to work on a lot later to get it to work. I started working on this thing a while ago. Then I figured out some... Oh! That shut pretty good. Oh, I hope that didn't break anything. I just added heavy armor down there, so I can, so it doesn't break itself so much, but I'm pretty sure I have a better way of doing that. And there's the great white shark, and a new ship that I just built not that long ago. Oh boy, stop moving, stop moving. Oh, my jetpack was on. I just got inside a little while ago from feeding my dang sister's sheep, and it's really windy, so the hay was all in my face, my eyes, throat. Stuff tastes like dirt. Great white shark. Not much. I don't think I've edited that at all. Ah, stop moving. Okay, so this is my refueling ship. Basically, it's full of that stuff, the large containers, and it's all interconnected by conveyor belts, and they lead to both sides. Basically, I can come alongside any ship that needs refueling, hook onto them, and then just transfer the fuel over. And I don't know if they're gonna add. I wish they would add like some sort of pipe so you just whoosh, and then I don't know how conveyor belts are gonna work. I'm assuming it's well. I'm thinking one possible way is if you access like say this box, then you can access any box that the conveyor belts are attached to. I may be wrong. They might do. I hope they do it a different way. That's like the simpleton version now. Way of doing it, I mean. And this is a separated fuel tank for these engines on this ship. And trying to figure out how to get down a level. Maybe I can't. There's no down a level. Oh yes, there is. I just can't for the life of me figure out. Oh, and then I have little. I put cockpits on the side right here just so I can move. I can see it better, and then I can just get out and do what I need to do. Anyway, there's a way to get down to the lower level, and I have no idea what it is. Where it is. Go up here to the bridge. Oh, and I kind of base the front of it off of. I was contemplating whether or not to put the little things the designs I use to couple up the train car, so I can basically pull a giant, like 3 or 4 different trains with this thing, but that would get real smashy real quick. And then I base this off the front of the other locomotive. Yep, it's smaller, so it's kind of weird. I don't know how to get down there. I thought I put a way to get down there. I know I could fall down there pretty easily. Dang it. Yeah, I can just fit right through here, and fall a bit, and now I'm down here. Oh wait, I know. I remember. I put doors on. Everything's inverted, and so you just go through this door. Ah, what's going on? There. Lose it up. I'm not sure if it was my last video or 2 videos. It's probably 4 videos ago by now, but if not more. My Titanfall beta video. I pre-ordered Titanfall for my computer. And once I get it, I don't know if I want to do more of that or not. Depends on what kind of stuff they add on. I don't know. Okay, so on to don't think. You know what? There's nothing really new. Wow. How did that? Maybe the great white shark got hungry. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna take this just for a demonstration prop on the next part. But yeah, see, this is much wider than the refueling ship. I kind of want to build another engine just so I have a different type and a better looking. I mean, it looks awesome, I think, except the cockpit's a little weird. The bridge. cockpits on a smaller ship. But anyways, I'm gonna go load my other world. So this is my other creative world that I've been using to work on all my crazy ideas. I edited this drill a little bit. I had a thing to easily get up there to the cockpit, and I moved the layout of all the drills around so I could get conveyors in there, and I think they're all connected, but I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll have to change it when survival comes out, or manual mode, whatever. Anyways, it was just a normal survival world, and then I extended the building platform, and I'll show why in a few minutes. But this is, oh man, it kind of looks like a caterpillar almost. Anywho, this is a stealthy Corvette little itty bitty ship that's main purpose is for deploying troops, and it's not the fastest thing in the world, that's for sure, in the galaxy, whatever. But I've got when they came out with these new ways to enter the cockpit, I wanted to do something with it, so I'm like, let's see here, what can I do? And well, anyways, it's generated. This is a cramped ship, that's for sure. Flies okay. Oh, wait. And I put like little spinning radar dishes on the top and bottom. They're small, little gimmicks. It wasn't very decorative by the time I'd finished with it, because usually what I do, I find a purpose for something, and then I just build around it. And I got red lights up there, but anyways, basically, you get in the drop pod, turn it on. When you're over the drop zone, you just hold X, press B, whee, and you fall out. And you can steer it too with the spinny keys, and it's got a little. I've been debating on how it's supposed to work, and it doesn't work real well. I mean, I've never been able to punch through ships or anything, but come on, stop moving. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to stop moving. Hey, come on, can't move. What the heck? Alright. Anyways, I'm not sure how they're going to work. I tried a couple different versions with explosives on the bottom, and it didn't really help much. Didn't really explode the thing like an egg. It didn't crack through any ships, but I don't know. It's just something that I've put together. Anyways, this is sort of a bomber slash. It's probably going to end up being some sort of freighter, but under it, I've got. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh dear, nope, that's bad. That's real bad. I pressed the wrong button. Stop moving. Okay. It's supposed to be like sort of a, I don't know. I guess one would think it's some sort of freighter, and then I could just load it full of explosives down here like a torpedo and just drop it and run. But yeah, that's that ship. And then I had this. Well, I could probably show it in another video, but these mobile. Okay, so here's these things. I just put like a light or no small container, and a conveyor in between them, and basically you could haul this to and from work sites. And I was thinking I could have a train cart where I could just have a bunch of landing gears on it, and use it for transporting multiple ones of those instead of just having the one ship for it. But, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, this is my limitations that I put on myself for building any ship, sort of. And that's the size of that building platform over there, from that incline to that incline, that long. And that's the size of the hangar in the Horned Lizard carrier that I call it. I was showing my dad this, and I was like, it looks sort of like a bullfrog, so I'm going to call it the bullfrog. And it didn't have these spikes on it. And he's like, well, it looks more like a horny toad. And I looked up the horned lizard, and it was, I found this really interesting picture of a small one, and I'm like, okay, I can build that. I just added a bunch of horns and then 2 big horns on the back of the head, and it became the Horned Lizard Carrier. I do not have a tail on it. I'm not sure if I want to add one or not. I might not. Probably just look weird. But anyways, these hangar doors close really nicely. They kind of smash themselves, but it's cool. But that's the size of ships that I can fit in here. The ceiling's a little short, but I guess that makes smaller profile fighters and whatever I can shove in there, so they're harder to hit. Engine room, gyroscopes. There's only 8 gyroscopes, otherwise it turns really fast and it just smashes the hangar doors. But let's see here, I'll close one of the doors to show what I was talking about earlier. It's down further. There it is. Right. And that goes minus. I can close these hangar doors much faster than I can close the ones over on the other ship, because this one tends not to smash itself on the big maintenance thingamajig. And then I have landing gears here to hold it in place too. That's the thing is though, when it's flushed up against there and the ship turns really quick, it tends to spark a lot. But the way I built it, you have almost no gap from the broadside, and the only real weakness is from the bottom there, and it's really small. And what I've been trying to do is make designs that are small enough that it wouldn't be too much of a pain to build and wouldn't take too many resources. This one would be pushing it, I guess. The rest, that one's probably possible. And it doesn't look too bad. But I don't know if it would be real purposeful with its drop pods. The trains, I don't know. Probably less, they take less materials than that big horse thing over there, but I'm starting on working on a fighter gunship thingamajig, and it's not going well. This is about as far as I get, and then I keep building, and I'm like, I don't like that, so I delete all of it. I think, yeah, this was my original design for that thing. I tried to build it out of small armor blocks. It didn't go well. What is this stuff? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what it is. It was a turret concept sort of thing. Doesn't work real well. Because I wanted to build a fighter with the turret on it, and I got no idea what to do with it. And this is like the first ship buildable that I would build in survival, I guess. Because it's small, useful, yep, real simple. And I'm going to show, I think, one more thing. So this is where I was doing most of my work, building stuff. I mean, I started out, and then this was right before they added passageways or whatever, and it for some reason when it updated, it ripped a hole in this ship, and it was weird. I think something similar happened to this ship too. Okay, but anyways, I had just been messing around and I built like this little parking spot for this ship, and then I changed this ship around so I could put landing gears on it so I could just connect to this place. But that's not what I wanted to show. Oh, and then I ran, I have like two small containers next to them, and I ran conveyor belts all the way to my main industry place. There's the Bullfrog concept model of the horned toad carrier. And that thing's a pain to build, by the way, because it was 4 of these hangar doors that you have to get just right, otherwise you smash things. And it smashes things anyways. But, I built this thing like 3 times. So that's like 12 doors. Anyways. Oh, and this is the concept, or this is a prototype for the freighter bomber doohickey. Pieces of junk, pieces of junk, pieces of junk. Anyways, here's more of those container things. And here was my idea. This goes to mining place, or this goes to wherever I'm working. Oh wait, I forgot. Dang, there's lights on everywhere and it makes it so late. Just blow up this shit. All of my hatred. Dang it! I'm gonna turn off the lights. I think this is the one that's got lights on. Dang it! Okay, anyways, what was I saying? Nope, lights are off. Oh, and I got lights on the ceiling too, I didn't say that. Where are the lights? There they are, on that stupid ship. But this is how it works. Basically, okay. Fly to wherever things are getting mined. Unload, or get loaded, I mean. And then fly back to my little industrial area over here. And I park it. Dang. Okay, hold on a minute. That's what this back cockpit's for. So I can it's a little bit easier to orient myself, but the whole reason behind having, I mean, you can put 3 boxes down, but then conveyor makes it so you can access the box behind. Oh, not again, I just smashed it. It's a work in progress. But basically, get out, go over here, and lock it in. So that chip's locked in, and it smashed itself trying to land. Oh wait, nope, this is not nearly as bad as last time. Like I took a chunk out of this area right here. And then there's lights on the inside of this, just so I can see it, because it's weird lighting. Anyways, basically I take all the stuff out of here, throw it in the conveyor belts. Conveyor belt takes it through these 2 refineries here. That fell off. These refineries then send it, or wait. I think I got conveyors all hooked up through there. Yeah, and it goes through this way. Conveyors load it into like 300 assemblers I put here. Well, not 300, but a lot. There's a lot of assemblers right there. And I get the stuff I need out, and bada bing, bada boom. But that's the whole concept behind this. That's what I want to use for... Wait, that was the other one. I put the... Where's the flat card? Nope, other world. But yeah, then I got my forklifts. There is big warships I'm working on, but it's very secretive because it has to do with something like a thing I'm writing. And then there's also another ship that's got secret technology of which I have not seen that work as good as what I built on Space Engineer. So I'm keeping that secret till it works perfectly, and I just like snipe someone out of nowhere on, on like multiplayer or something and freak them out. And they're like, "How you do that?" I'm like, "I'm not telling." I mean, it's some pretty crazy weaponry I'm deciding, but I'm not going to tell anybody. I have seen something like it though on, I think it was either Last Stand Gamers or Brad Fusion. Both, and Ectosage too. All three of those guys, excellent builders, but they have yet to come up with weaponry that would rival mine had it actually be working. Once they add rails, I might even be able to get it working even better. But in theory, my stuff works perfectly. In Space Engineer's reality, not so much. But thus is the virtual world I live in. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Puns aplenty. Anywho, yeah. I think that is all for me. I think what I'm going to do is get this sort of this sort of perfectly working hangar door working on my maintenance ship, and man, I'm going to go crazy. They've been uploading them. Not uploading. They've been upgrading. Not upgrading. Dang. Updating the Space Engineers game. I think they're doing it weekly now, so pretty constant. Not constant. Consistently. I'm not a dictionary. Anywho, I'm done. Thanks for watching.